It's your boy, Marky. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. Today, we got the Lakers are done with LeBron James, man. This video was made like 11 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And I feel to this day they probably done with LeBron right now because they haven't decided right now at this time if they should like give LeBron a good max contract or not. And he might just get traded. You never know. We never know. You know what I'm saying? Like he might be teaming up with some S tier superstars. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say, man. LeBron came to the Lakers. He did give them one championship, but it was the bubble. You know what I'm saying? So, but he won it for the Lakers. But I ain't gonna lie, LeBron really wasn't. I don't know. Like he been getting bounced out the second round ever since he became a Laker. Like he did get a championship. But we gonna watch the video and see what they talk about, man. So make sure I like, comment, subscribe. I love all y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And let's get straight into this video.
Well. There is apparently a new sheriff in town, and his name is Mark Walter, the billionaire investor and CEO who just dropped a record-breaking $10 billion in his surprise acquisition of the majority stake in the Los Angeles Lakers. And seemingly now that the village idiot bus children are finished running the organization into the ground while bootlicking, jock-sniffing, and acquiescing to the every whim of their self-proclaimed king, the once-storied franchise is finally ready to turn the page. Turn the page away from a guy hell-bent on honoring himself,
not on my damn respect to it,
while also dancing his ass out of the first round virtually every damn year. Walter, though, is seemingly sick of it all, and the signaled movement away from the LeBron era in Lakerland began with the very act of Walter purchasing the team in the first place, when, God forbid, James was not informed of the sale, but according to reports, a certain 26-year-old megastar in Luka Doncic was. So perhaps the problem in Hollywood between James and the storied franchise didn't just begin with Walter, but rather with Luka Doncic himself. After all, Braun also wasn't informed by the franchise that they were trading Anthony Davis, James's longtime confidant, for Doncic, a ball-dominating point forward who plays essentially the same role as LeBron, only better. And then, days later, Lakers GM and former well-renowned LeBron James sycophant Rob Pelinka was scrambling to trade for center Mark Williams, a player seemingly handpicked to play beside Doncic. But regardless of how we got here, it is pretty apparent the Lakers are finished with LeBron. That message sent loud and clear when LA did not bother to offer James a contract beyond his final player option year coming up next season. Something which clearly rubbed James the wrong way as he issued a statement through his longtime confidant and puppet figurehead of the Clutch Sports agency, Rich Paul, about how LeBron wants to maximize the remainder of the years left in the NBA, and about how they are uncertain about the Lakers' commitment to winning in the short term for LeBron as they try to build a team to win in the future around Doncic. But despite all of that passive-aggressive posturing and pouting, LeBron still executed that final year $52 million player option. only to then, like days later, send out smoke signals that he might potentially want to explore the trade market, only to have the vast majority of teams interested in bringing James on board indicate that they were in fact only interested in bringing LeBron on if he were bought out. Which of course is a hilarious bit of irony because James could have easily just declined that player option and got right into free agency now. It looks as if, though, the fraud king has overestimated his leverage at this advanced stage of his career. Breaking news, LeBron. No contender is currently willing to trade viable assets, impair their future to help you try to team hop your way to one final chintzy-ass mercenary ring. And since there is no legitimate interest percolating around the trade market, Braun and Rich Paul have now sadly moved into doing what they do best. Spin, spin, spin. Rich let us all know that there are actually 4 teams interested in trading for James. But of
That's how it is
course,
now.
none of those 4 teams have been named, at least not by James' camp. That, according to a report authored by Dave McMenamin during a Lakers-Pelicans Summer League game in Las Vegas last night, a game LeBron just happened to be sitting courtside at and was asked if he wanted to come on air for a quick interview, to which he responded, quote, "I ain't got nothing to say. Other than, of course, 4 teams want me. And oh, sure, guys. I'm sure there are teams that want to trade for old man Braun. And according to Scoop Jackson, those teams are the Mavs, Warriors, Cavs, and Clippers. And if you believe that report, I also have a bridge to sell you.
Still
Sure, I might be able to buy the Warriors, but what exactly are those other teams trading? Earlier reports already contradict this one, that the Mavs and Cavs definitively would not be interested in Adam James unless it was in the aforementioned buyout scenario. No way these destinations are viable places he wants to go. He will now instead be forced into playing out his final lame duck year with the team in the Lakers that don't really want him while they have clearly moved on to the younger and better thing. James, meanwhile, humiliatingly, will have to decide if this will be his final season in the NBA, or if he and Paul will need to spin again the fact that LeBron wanted to move on somewhere else next season, which is a clear lie, as James has been building his dream house in Beverly Hills for the last 5 years, while all of his businesses are based in LA and his kids all go to school in LA. Make no mistake, LeBron fully intended to finish his career on his terms in LA, a message he sent loud and clear when he vetoed a trade to Golden State at the 2023-2024 trade deadline. Now, though, LeBron has overstayed his welcome. So will he now be strong-armed into just retiring at the end of this year, likely a year at least earlier than he intended, or play on next year elsewhere, either for some non-contending team for a meaningless farewell tour, or for a contender that doesn't realistically have the space on their books to sign him to anywhere near a contract befitting the Kings' massive ego. LeBron, relegated to ring chasing for a vet minimum rate in his final year? What a humiliating exit this is shaping up to be for LeBron James. But hey, look on the bright side. At least he can always jump on his revisionist propaganda podcast with Steve Nash to try to repaint the facts of it all. It certainly wouldn't be the first time he's done it, and it definitely won't be the last. Guys, many thanks as always for tuning in with me. If you did,
y'all let me know in the comments, man, how y'all feel about all that. I ain't gonna lie, I know it's not my career and I'm not LeBron James, but I'm tired of him bouncing from team to team to team, and they consider him the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan only been on one team. Kobe been on one team. Like, it's crazy to me, bro. Like, it really is, like it's insane, man. Just to see that, like we can possibly see LeBron James playing on the Warriors. Possibly. Or we can see LeBron going back to the Cavs. Possibly. And I know the world is going to shut down when LeBron get traded. If he don't, okay. But I'm trying to think, since it's like part of me telling myself like he probably won't get traded. He probably stay in LA. Cause why would he leave Luka? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just need to add pieces. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think he would leave because of Bronny. You know what I'm saying? Because Bronny is on the Lakers, and I feel like if LeBron get traded and the Lakers keep Bronny, somehow Bronny probably won't. I'm not no Bronny hater. You know, I mess with his game. You know what I'm saying? He an underdog and all that. But I just feel like they gonna put him in the G League for just his rest at the season next season. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it, or they gonna cut him from the team. You know what I'm saying? But Bron stay. Now that they have nothing to do, they not gonna do nothing with Bronny. They gonna keep Bronny right there with his pops. So I don't know. I feel like Bron might just stay, but if he don't, that's gonna be super crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, these GOAT talks gotta stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? KD, he do the same thing, go to different teams. Like, why do people always trying to go to a different team? I know it's to win, but like, why you just can't build like how Kobe did? Why you can't build just like how Jordan did? Why you can't build like how Bird did, Magic did? You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan and the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have it was just like, when you watch the Spurs, I feel like Spurs back then was not a lot of people's favorite team because they probably just looked so boring, but they gelled together. You know what I'm saying? They understood each other and they just fought through it till they won a championship and they won a couple. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comments, man, how y'all really feel about all this, and do y'all think LeBron is going to get traded? And how y'all really feel about this? Like, him just going up to team to team to team. Like, it's getting to a point, man. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. God bless y'all. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all having a wonderful, blessed day. And I appreciate y'all so much. And your boy Markio is exiting out. Talk to y'all in the next video.